you next year. Let's go to Eddie. Eddie is next. Hello, Eddie.
Well, I want to congratulate you on two fronts.
Okay.
Number one, congratulations. Your show is going to reach new records.
Well, I hope so. I didn't root for Trump to win, but I have heard that from multiple people in my inner circle that are saying my show's going to be more popular now.
Yeah, they have to cry and complain to somebody, so it might as well be you.
Well, am I crying and complaining? Hold on. Let's finish the conversation, number one, and then I'll let you.
I said your
Eddie,
listeners.
okay.
Your listeners.
Okay, Eddie, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about that, and I'll let you finish, okay? Do you think people calling in with concerns, now maybe some people might be crying and complaining. Do you think it's wrong for people to be disappointed? You think that's a bad thing? To have passion and to be disappointed? I'm not talking about people that are going to call in and just cry and complain. Do you think there's something wrong with having passion about our country and maybe being a little bit disappointed that the candidate that you wanted to win didn't win? Do you think that's a bad thing?
If they had passion, they would have voted, correct?
Gotcha. Would you say those people cried?
15 million people. 15 people sat it out, or they didn't cheat enough. So that's what happened there. There's your answer.
What do you mean they didn't cheat enough? Where's your evidence that Democrats are cheating in elections?
2020 was
okay. So you want to? Okay, let's have a conversation. Sure, let's have a Okay, let's have a conversation about that, sir. You're calling into this show. You don't want to hear Democrats crying and complaining, and now you're the one saying that Donald Trump won the 2020 election. Sir, what's wrong with you? Where's your evidence that Trump won the 2020 election? Are we even really having this conversation? Because Kamala Harris picked up the phone today and she conceded. Joe Biden picked up the phone today and congratulated Donald Trump. What is wrong with people like you? What is wrong with people like you?
To cry in her pillow.
To cry in her pillow. Hey, where's your evidence that Trump won the 2020 election? Does it not bother you that on day 1463? Why don't you let me finish? Why don't you shut up and let me finish my question, you dummy? Okay? Why don't you let me finish my question, you dope? You guys are crying. You guys are crying and complaining. It's day 1463, and Donald Trump hasn't conceded the 2020 election. Yet you call into this show, and you're saying, well, the Democrats didn't have an opportunity to cheat. Sir, what is your education? Seriously, it's a serious question. How stupid are you? Guess what? Donald
education?
Trump. Yeah. What's your education? How stupid are you to think that Donald Trump won the 2020 election? No. Yeah. Nobody thinks you're schooling me. Why don't you tell me what school you went to? What do you do for work? How dumb do you have to be to think that Donald Trump? Why don't you answer one of my questions directly? Why don't you answer my question directly, huh? Why don't you answer? You can't, can you? You dope. See, folks, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The Democrat didn't have an opportunity to cheat this time around. Donald Trump won the 2020 election. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stupid people like that in America that voted for Donald Trump yesterday. That's where my frustration lies, ladies and gentlemen. That is where my frustration lies.